Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Long, and I am going to go over what we did in class today so that if you weren't able to make it to class today, or if you didn't understand something but you were afraid to ask, now you can watch this video as many times as you need to figure out what you need to do. So we decided that it was a good idea to estimate everything so that we can find out if our answers are reasonable. So we said that 3.4 was closest to 3. It was much closer to 3 than it was to 4. And that 2.7 or 2 and 7 tenths was closer to 3 as well. So we're looking for an answer that is close to 6. And you'll have to excuse the new camera. It's glitchy, but it gets the job done. So I'm going to put my decimal in my answer so I don't forget. And 4 plus 7 is 11. I'm going to put down my 1 and carry my 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. So I got 6.1 as my answer. Check it out. That's so close. So our answer is reasonable. 6.1 is the answer. On number 3, because we did the odds in class, you're supposed to do the evens for homework tonight. So I'm only going to do the left side. I am counting by odds. So I'm going to estimate 3 and 9 100ths is closest to 3, and 8 and 89 100ths is closest to 9. So I'm looking for something that is close to 12. I'm going to add, I'm going to put my decimal. 9 plus 9 is 18. Put down my 8 and carry my 1. 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus 8 is 9. Squeeze that in. And then 3 plus 8 is 11. Again, 11 and 98 hundredths is so close to 12. We are rocking it on the reasonableness. On number 5, we're going to estimate 5 and 28 hundredths is close to 5. Certainly closer to 5 than it is to 6. And then 6 and 78 hundredths is closer to 6 than it is to, closer to 7 than it is to 6. Sorry, I misspoke. So again, we're looking for the answer 12 or something thereabouts. Now, this is written horizontally. I always tell you, write it vertically so that you can line up that decimal, because most accidents happen when that decimal isn't where it's supposed to be. So we're going to take 5 and 29 hundredths, put that decimal, 6 and 78 hundredths, and we're adding today. And then 9 plus 8 is 17. Oh, look at my decimal. 9 plus 8 is 17. Put down my 7 and carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. Put down my 0 and carry my 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. So we got 12 and 7 hundredths. And again, so close. Our answer is a reasonable answer. On number 7, we're going to estimate 9 and 2 tenths is closer to 9 than it is to 10. And 3 and 4 100ths is closer to 3. So 9 plus 3 equals 12. Wow, 12, 12, 12. And then again, I'm going to write it vertically because you can't do it horizontally, especially on one like this. This one's going to mess us up. So 9.2, 9 and 2 tenths, plus 3 and 4 100ths. Notice that I have my decimal lined up. I don't have my last digit lined up. Okay, I've lined up my decimal point. This is where most mistakes will happen. I'm going to put my 0 just so that makes it look like a real live addition problem we're used to. And I'm going to add like I always would. 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 plus nothing is 2. 9 plus 3 is 12. So I got 12 and 24 hundredths. 12 and 24 hundredths. Again, if I was going to estimate or round that, I'd get 12. Oh, Mrs. Long's new handy dandy camera likes to go green about 2 minutes in. There we go. So sorry about that. Number 9, we're going to estimate first. 7 and 86 hundredths is closer to 8 than it is to 7. So it's going to be 8 plus, and 2 and 9 tenths is closer to 3 than it is to 2. So we change things up a little bit on this one. It's 11 instead of 12. And then I'm going to write it, I don't want to write it horizontally, I'm going to write it vertically. So I'm going to say 7 86/100 plus 2 9/10. I lined up my decimal, y'all. You cannot line it up any other way. That decimal is the important thing. And so I'm going to put this 0 to make it look normal and be my placeholder. And I'm going to add 6 plus nothing is 6, 8 plus 9 is 17, put down my 7, carry my 1, 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 2 is 10. And 10 76/100 is pretty darn close to 11. So we're rocking it on the reasonableness today. Now I'm going to bump it up a little bit for this Monique problem. So Monique's dog weighs 10 6/10 pounds. Her cat weighs 8 4/10 pounds. What is the combined total weight of Monique's pets? And this time it doesn't seem to want to change back. Okay, I'm back, and it seems to be back to a more normal color. So as we were saying, Monique's dog weighs 10 6/10 pounds. Her cat weighs 8 4/10 pounds. What's the combined total weight of Monique's pets? So I am going to estimate just so that I can check the reasonableness of my answer. So 10 6/10 is closer to 11. Put that over here in my margin. And 8 4/10 is closer to 8 than it is to 9. So if I add those together, I get 19. So we're looking for something around 19 pounds. So again, I can't write it in the space they gave me because you know how big I write. So I'm going to do it over here. 10 6/10 pounds plus 8 4/10 pounds. And that decimal's lined up. That has to be lined up. I'm going to put my decimal down in my answer. 6 plus 4 is 10. Put down my 0 and carry my 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. And 1 plus nothing is 1. Check it out. It's exactly right. So the total weight of Monique's pets is 19 pounds. And that just means she has some wimpy little animals. I'm just going to tell you right now, my friends, that this question is very, very similar to a question I put on the quiz. This week's quiz, Monique, I changed it to Mohammed, and I made him have a bigger dog and a smaller cat. Otherwise, you're going to work it exactly the same as we just worked this. So make sure you know how to do this before you go on. Now for tomorrow, okay, good. So you guys are doing the evens. I do want you to try to estimate because that's a skill you need to know. Okay, and you're going to do number 12 as well. Okay, so you're doing all of the evens for tomorrow. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm back. My screen is just going to be blue. Oh, there it goes. So apparently everything that Mrs. Long buys on Amazon that's electronic likes to change colors to freak her out. So that's your homework for tomorrow. Not to worry, after tomorrow's lesson and we go over this, I will post a video correcting these problems as well as tomorrow's assignment. So I hope this helps, and you can pause it, do whatever you need to do to make it work. So love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.